Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we will be doing the performance and stress testing for the OnePlus 10T. So we all know that the OnePlus 10T comes with the Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip. It is much more improved than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip which the OnePlus 10 Pro came with. Now the OnePlus 10T comes with up to 16 gigs of RAM. Now the variant which we have is a 12 gigabyte RAM. Now we have the Android 12, OS 12 and the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip. So let's do the performance testing and stress testing. So we'll be doing a couple of tests, so let's see how it performs and how good are the overall experiences. We'll also be doing the throttling test, the AnTuTu benchmark and a few other tests as well. So let's get started. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So we have the OnePlus 10T with us. So let's just see here about device. OnePlus 10T, it's a 12 gigabyte RAM variant and you can extend the RAM by up to 7 gigabyte, but we are not going for that. The Android version is 12 and this is the OS 12 as well. So let's start the testing. So first we'll go with the CPU throttling test. So we'll see how the performance is for around 15 minutes of test. So here we are going for the 15 minutes test and number of threads as 20. So let's start the test. So now we have completed the throttling test and you can see here the max value, the average value and the minimum value, which isn't bad actually. Now the CPU throttled to 89% of its max performance. Not bad actually. You can see that there isn't much of an issue with respect to throttling in the 15-minute test. So that was the throttling test. Next let's move on to the other test. So next let's perform the 3D Mark wildlife stress test. So let's it's a 20-minute test. So let's start this. So now we have the values here, the final result. So before going into the result, let's have a look at the temperature. So you can see here it has gone up to 46.5 degrees. 46 is the maximum we're getting. You can see here 46, that's the temperature it went up in the wildlife stress test. So let's see the values. You can see here best loop score is 10,321 and the lowest loop score is 9392 and stability is 91%, which is pretty good. You can see that the different loops here, you can see that the last value here, and the performance range you can see here loop 1 and loop 20. So not much of a difference. Battery temperature up to from 27 it went to 42. The frame rate, you can see the range, it was more or less stable frame rate. So this is the wildlife stress test and you can see the values here of the OnePlus 10T. So that's the stability test. So it's scored up to 91% in the stability test. So next let's go with the AnTuTu benchmark test. So let's check test now. So you can see here the test now, CPU temperature, battery temperature, everything is mentioned here. So let's start the test here. So this is the AnTuTu benchmark score I got on the OnePlus 10T 5G. You can see here the CPU, GPU and the rest of the scores. So this is the benchmark score for the OnePlus 10T, the AnTuTu benchmark score for the OnePlus 10T. So finally we'll also do the Geekbench test. So let's see the Geekbench results as well. So here we have the benchmark results, the single core score and the multi-core score for the OnePlus 10T with Android 12. So that was a performance testing of the OnePlus 10T, and you can see that it was pretty good in terms of performance, solid performance, whether it was stress test, throttling test, even the AnTuTu benchmark score was really good. So overall we feel OnePlus 10T is 5G is a really good device, especially with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip and up to 12 or rather 16 gigs of RAM available. So it's a really performing device. So that was the performance test of the OnePlus 10T 5G. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.